Hey guys, welcome back. You guys requested this video. This is basically kind of like a YouTube tips and tricks and hacks video, things I do to make my viewing experience more enjoyable. I'm all about having an enjoyable viewer experience when I watch YouTube videos. I watch YouTube across a wide variety of platforms. Sometimes I watch it on my TV. Most of the time I watch it on my laptop. Sometimes I watch it on my phone. And on occasion I watch it on my tablet. So one of the things that we did here at home is we have the Google Family Plan. The Google Family Plan is $15.99 a month. Included in that $15.99 a month, we get YouTube Red for free. We also get, I think, Google Play Music. Basically, what that does for us is that it lets up to 5 people connect to Google Play Music. So you have it's basically, I guess, Google's answer to Spotify, and you get all of this access to music, and you get to watch YouTube Red, which means you get to watch YouTube without ads. I love watching things without ads. That's one of the reasons that I originally had a TiVo. That's one of the reasons I like Netflix and Hulu, other stuff that's on demand. So if you don't want to do a Google Family Plan, which is $15.99 a month, which you can split between 5 people, what you can do is get YouTube Red, or you can get Google Play Music, which is $9.99. And the really cool thing about if you get either of those, you get the other. So if you pay for a YouTube Red subscription, you also get Google Play Music included, and vice versa. So the other thing I really like basically about the whole Google Family Plan, which gives me the YouTube Red, is that basically on YouTube Red, if I'm logged in, I don't have to watch ads on anything, and it doesn't matter what platform. So I don't have to watch it on my TV, I don't have to watch it on my phone, I don't have to watch ads anywhere, which is really great. It also lets you save videos on your phone if you want to watch something later for whenever you don't have cell reception. So if you're going to be commuting on a train or something, and you have your headset and you want to watch something on your phone, but you may not have the best reception because you're going to go through a tunnel, that would be a time that you might want to download a video to prep for that. And they give you access to exclusive content like stuff from Rooster Teeth and other big name YouTubers. So in my opinion, there's a lot of benefits to getting YouTube Red or the Google Family Plan or whatever, but we have me, Ray, and Dave on our plan, and then I think we also have one of our friends, Mike, and I think we have Ray's parents. So it works out really well for us. Now, the next thing that I do to make watching YouTube videos more enjoyable is I typically watch on my laptop, and the reason I do that is because you can, on your laptop, change the speed of the video you're watching. So you don't have to watch it at normal speed. You can speed things up to 2 times speed, which is hilarious. I've watched my own videos at 2 times speed and just laughed my ass off because of how I sound. But a lot of times when I'm watching videos, I usually watch it 1.5. And you can slow them down as well. So if you don't like it, something that's too fast, like if you're watching somebody who speaks really, really fast, like Liv loves her makeup, speaks super fast, you can slow her down. I really wish that this option was available on our cell phones and tablets, but currently it's not, and it drives me crazy because I'm like, why is this not available on my tablet? It should be on my tablet. So YouTube really needs to fix that. The number 3 thing that I like to do for videos, if I'm having trouble understanding the person and how they speak, because I do have a bit of a hearing problem, is I turn on closed captioning. Now, you may notice from my own videos, I do closed captioning for all of my videos. And the reason I do that is because I know what it's like to be unable to understand somebody because they talk too fast, or I can't hear it through their accent, or they just have a really shitty mic. So I personally do closed captioning for all of my videos to make it easier on people. So I appreciate when other people have closed captioning as well. Now, YouTube will do a default captioning for people on videos, but their default system really sucks. And sometimes, if it's been crowdsourced, people will put really weird things on videos. Like, now here comes a MILF, because somebody did that to one of my videos, and I was like, no, oh, ew. So that's why I do my own closed captioning rather than just rely on YouTube. But I really like the fact that if I'm in a situation where I need to watch a video with no sound, I can just turn on closed captioning and kind of get the gist of what's going on. So if you're somebody who does make videos, I highly recommend that you add your own closed captioning, you transcribe your own videos, because it'll make it much more accessible for other people who are hard of hearing, or for people who are hard of hearing or are deaf. It'll really help them out. So there are a couple keyboard commands that I have found for watching YouTube that I really like to make it easier to kind of control what you're doing. If you hit K, it'll pause or unpause a video. If you hit M, it'll mute or unmute a video. And then if you hit F, it'll full screen or take it off of full screen. So those are 3 of the keyboard shortcuts that I really like, and I wish I had known years ago, but I didn't learn until this year. The last thing that you might be really interested in is that you can do slow-mo with any YouTube video by holding down the space bar. And I don't know why this is a built-in command, but it is. So that way, if you're watching something and you want to see if you saw a dog out of the corner of your eye, you can check it out and say, yep, there was a dog that just ran by. I find it occasionally useful. All right, so anyway, that completes this video. Basically, the things that I find really useful for making YouTube more enjoyable are watching on my laptop, having YouTube Red so I never have to watch an ad, and the keyboard shortcuts. So anyway, these are all the different things that I do to make watching YouTube more enjoyable. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check out YouTube Red or the Google Family Plan or Google Play Music, because I think that there's a lot of benefit to having that. At least we have found a lot of benefit with it. We really like it. Make sure you let me know what you think in the comments below. If you found this video informative or helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that little subscribe button down below so you don't miss my next video. Thanks so much for watching.